us fills each and every heart with love.
Where are you, Christmas? Fill your heart with love.
It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank. An old man said to me, won't see another one. And then he sang a song, the rare old mountain dew. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on a lucky one, came in 18 to 1. I've got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas, I love you, baby. I can see a better time when all our dreams come true. They've got cars big as bars, they've got rivers of gold, but they win right through the place for the old. When they first took my hand on that cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome or pretty, the queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they howled out for more. Sinatra was swinging, all the drums they were singing, cussed on the corner, then danced through the night. The boys of the NYPD choir were singing Galway Bay, and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. You were a bum, you're a punk, you're an old son of junk, tripping up there. You scumbag, you maggot, you cheat, you haggard, and you please with play of the last. The boys of the NYPD choir still singing Galway Bay, and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. I could have been someone, well, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you. I kept them with me, babe. I put them with my own. Can't make it all alone. My dreams around you. The boys of the NYPD choir still singing Galway Bay, and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. driving home for Christmas. I can't wait to see those faces. I'm driving home for Christmas, yeah. I'm moving down that line, and it's been so long, but I'll be there. Sing this song to pass the time away. I'm in my car, driving home for Christmas. It's gonna take some time, I'll get there. Top to toe in tailbacks. Oh, I got red lights all around. But soon there'll be a freeway. Get my feet on holy ground. So I sing for you, though you can hear me. When I get through, you'll be in my car. I'm driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas with 1,000 memories. I take a look at the driver next to me. He's just the same, just the same. Toe and tailbacks. Oh, I got red lights all around. I'm driving home for Christmas, yeah. Get my feet on holy ground. Now I sing for you, though you can hear me when I get through. Do I feel me driving in my car, driving home for Christmas, driving home for Christmas with 1,000 memories. Take a look at the driver next to me. He's just the same. Driving home for Christmas. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. On the way is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song while we stroll along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman. We'll pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no man, but you can do the job when you're in town. We'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face and unafraid the earth we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Together we can build a snowman. We'll pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, "Are you ready?" We'll say, "No, man, but you can do the job while we're in town." Later we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face and unafraid the plans that we made. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Okay, thank you for watching probably the best bit of the show. Now we're going back to the studio. There we go, and we are live back in the studio. So, I hope you enjoyed that section. I do apologise about the connection error, but we're now back. We should start gathering some viewers back now, and I hope you enjoyed that section. I know that tends to be the most popular part of the stream anyway, or what most people tend to come for. So, next on the agenda then, I've heard in the chat, I've sort of been reading it as we've been going along, but I've heard that the winner of last year's Christmas competition 2023 made the prize was a sort of clip you could put together and put onto the stream, and indeed he did, and we made that last week. And I guess we should showcase that now. So thank you for sticking through. I will need to just sort that out, so if you stand by 1 moment. Come on. Do bear with, folks. I do apologise. We're having some technical difficulties with local file not responding. If you can actually hear, I don't know if you can hear or not. Oh, God. Right, I don't know if you can hear me, but we should have it up any minute now. Hopefully. I don't know which one it is. If ducks appear on the screen, I know I've got the wrong one. That one. Hello and welcome to this section of the Christmas special. I hope you've been enjoying it so far. And today we're going to be joined by a special guest who won last year's competition. So, does he want to come up onto the camera? Hello, this is Oscar, everyone.
Hello.
So what are you going to be doing for us today then?
I'm going to be giving a quick tutorial on how to fish.
Oh, very nice.
Very simple, very cheap, and you should catch a few if you're lucky.
Marvellous.
Yeah.
Right, well anyway, on the screen now you should see how you can enter this year's competition. You can enter on the form found at the website on the link displayed on the screen. I hope you enjoy this section.
Okay. So, what I've got with me today is a whip, a plummet, a rig, which is the bit of line with the float on it, a net, and some bait, and a chair. Hopefully you should have a chair hanging around. So, all of this would cost less than 40, 30 pounds. It's not too much money, and it's a great hobby to get into. Even if you go once at the weekend or once every month, it's great fun. So, the rig, simply, this should come with your whip if you purchase it from your local tackle shop. Just clips on, there's a little loop, and it clips onto the end there, quite easy stuff. And then at the end, I've got a plummet. This is working out at what depth you're fishing it. So, it weighs down the line, and then you can see how deep it is on the float. So if I pop it out now, my chosen area, you want to choose a marker in front of you so you're always fishing in the same spot. So I'll bring it down slightly, and I can just feel the bottom with the weight, and that's how deep I am. I want my floats just to be around there. So I'm going to move my float down just a touch, maybe a centimetre or two. Like that. So I'm fishing at the right depth. So I'm going to put this back out, line up with my marker. It's a bit too deep. I've gone a bit too shallow there, so I'm going to move back a centimetre. Just like that. And then lay it down. Perfect. That is what you want. As you can see, it's touching the bottom, to the bottom, just on the bottom there. That's perfect. So, now we've got that set up, I'm going to take off the plummet, put a bait on. So the bait I've chosen today is a maggot. You get these from your shop for £2.50 for half a pint. Oh, they smell gorgeous. Look at those. So, what you want to do, grab it, and on the thin, grab one maggot, on the thin end, just hook it onto the hook like that. Just like that. See? Just very lightly on the end. So, I want to start getting fish feeding competitively in the swim, so I'm just going to chuck a little pinch, around 10 or 15 maggots, to where I'm going to fish, just to bring some fish in and get them feeding. So I'm going to lay my rig out in front, just like so, and wait for a bite. So what a bite looks like is the float going completely under, the orange bit going completely underneath the water, and when you see that you want to lift gently upwards with your whip, very gently, to set the hook in the fish's mouth. Just chuck a few more maggots out there. Sometimes it can be a little bit slow, but sometimes you get a big flurry of action. It's great fun. See that little knot there? I just missed that bite. Go back under and put my head out. Get a zoom in on that float.
Yeah,
See that fish flopping around? It hasn't gone completely under, but it's playing around. Slight movement, but you want to get that float completely under. Hope you're enjoying Lloyd's special currently. It's great fun, and enter the competition if you want. See some fish playing around there. I've got a leaf. There you go. Right, I'll put it back out. I'm going to let that bait straighten out in the water, but let the line straighten out and then lower it slowly. This is a little perch. Annoying little things sometimes, but they're very cute fish. They're often someone's first fish. They're predatory fish, so they eat other small fishies or eggs or stuff, but they're very nice. Yeah, first fish of the day. Come on, little fish. Feels decent as well. We'll find out what it is in a second if it doesn't come up. feisty one. Oh, it's a big perch. Oh my god, that's brilliant. That's my biggest perch as well.
Oh, there
Holy
you go then.
shit. That's great. That's bloody brilliant. Look at that. What a fish. Mighty fish. Wow, look at that. Brilliant. Oh. Oh, bugger off. Bear with. A bit temperamental. There we go. There we go. Look at that. What a fish.
Cool. There you go.
Take a picture of me with it.
I can.
This is my biggest perch. Second species of the day, little gudgeon. Look at that. Oh, it's slithering away. Tiny little fish, as big as they get really, but yeah, they're cute and they're quite rare as well. So really nice to catch one of these. Yeah. Look at that. Here we go. Little roach. Lovely hook right in the top lip. There we go. Another species of the day. One of my favourite fish, these are. Lovely little fish. Pop that. Ready?
Yep.
Well, good way to end my section of the Christmas special. I hope you did enjoy and hope you did learn something. If you've got any questions, do message me. I think Lloyd will give out the message, or he'll pop the email in the description if you want any questions. So yeah, nice little big perch to finish, and I hope you enjoyed and hope you learned something. Enjoy the rest of the Christmas special.
Okay, and we are live again back in the studio, so I can now check the submission off the list like that, and we are making progress, folks. So, I have made the executive decision that all, apart from the singing, all of the bonus sort of features, elements in this stream will become available as full-time videos afterwards, so you can go and watch them at your pleasure. So with regards to the Christmas competition 2024, so you can feature next year on the stream, and hopefully it will go more successful. In fact, I'm going to make sure it goes more successful than this year. And you can get involved with the Christmas competition after the stream. Unfortunately, it's not quite finished just yet, but I shall put a post out on the YouTube community tab, and I shall also put them in various other places, and it'll also be on the website, which can be found in the description of the channel. So we now have a decision. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go with the Christmas craft session, which this year is tape roll ornaments. In fact, as you will be able to see behind me, if you haven't noticed, this is the sort of thing that you will be learning to make. And I've just got it on the frog's hand back here, but you can put it on the Christmas tree if you've got a bit of string handy. And it's a great sort of thing to do if you've got loads of tape rolls lying around, which I take it you will, because you're going to be wrapping a lot of presents this festive season. So, yes, thank you for watching so far. Thank you for sticking with me, and I shall see you after this section. So I hope you've been enjoying the Christmas special so far. In this part of the special, we're going to be making like tape ornaments, which you can put on your Christmas tree or just have them on the sideboard. So firstly, you're going to need to get a tape roll, which I take it you'll have lots in the festive season. And then on this one, you can see there's still this sort of layer of tape. You want to remove that so your paint will be able to stick easier. So that's the first job, is getting paint using a paintbrush that you have on standby. So you just want to sort of give an even coat around the edge. You can choose whatever colour you want, but blue is probably the most festive. It'll also, when we get to the middle bit, which you can also do whatever you want, it'll make it stand out a bit more. Like I say, you just want an even coat on here. Try and remove all of those brush strokes. If your tape's got patterns on it, you might need to put more coats of paint on, but if it's like this, then you should be all right. There we go. So that's at least the first coat for me done. You can see it evenly spread around. If there's any sort of bits you need to tidy up, you can go around now and do that. So now you're going to want to wait for that to dry, but because I'm impatient, I'm just going to grab the hairdryer and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so now you should sort of have it covered. You want to spend probably the most time on this because it is probably the most time consuming part. I've sort of rushed it a little bit and you can see that there's some, you know, bits that aren't quite perfect on it, but it's good enough for me. And if it's good enough for me, it's good enough for you. Right, next thing you want to do is you want to start thinking about what you're going to put in the middle. And I've decided I'm going to put a Christmas tree in the middle of mine. You can put whatever you want, but basically I've just cut out some, or I printed out some Christmas tree designs. And I'm going to cut them out, and then I'll see you in a minute. Right then, by this point you should have cut out your design, whatever's going in the middle. For me, I'm doing the Christmas tree like I said, so I'm just going to add some ball balls on here like that. Quite simple. Just dab some paint markers on there to really give it that Christmassy feel. What colour should we go with? Purple. And of course you can be precise or as unprecise as you like. Just ensure you are happy with them, and that is the main thing. Blue on there to match the thingy. And then we'll add some yellow. Okay, so I'll wait for that to dry and I'll see you in a minute. I'm not quite sure how Bob Ross pulls off his happy accidents, but there we go. So I've done my little Christmas trees here, they're all decorated. So now it's just a case of getting it all assembled. So I've decided to go for a 3D Christmas tree. You don't have to do this, obviously. You can go for the 2D fashion sense if that's what you're thinking. So I'm simply just going to assemble the Christmas trees like such like. Try and get them into shape. There we go. Right, now what we're going to want to do is we want to find our base and we want to get some glue. Take the lid off. I think I've opened it. Just quickly double check. No, I haven't, so bear with. Right, so we're back now. So what you want to do is you're going to want to open the end of your glue because that's how you get glue out. Then you want to find your base and you want to just add the glue in like that. You're going to want a decent amount because it's going to be something we're going to add in a minute. But then you want to get your object that you're placing in the center and just literally place it in the center. It's quite simple science. But I take it you're more clever than me and you'll cut it so it actually fits. So you're not trying to fight with it to stay in there. Bear with. Okay, I've got it to sort of stick in there now. Oh, never mind. Had it to stick in there. You want to wait for the glue to dry before you start playing with it. I'm just using standard PVA. So I don't really know how long it takes to dry. Probably, well, 24 hours I would say to fully cure. It should dry within 20 minutes or so it will stay in position. Anyway, then you'll probably notice we've got some cotton wool here. Now obviously this is entirely optional, depending on what scene you're doing, but I'm just going to sort of stuff it around the base of the tree and it will actually look like snow, if executed correctly, of course. And you can just also wipe up that extra glue and it will also hold the Christmas tree in place, or whatever you have in the center of yours. Effective design, and then if you add like a little hook there, you can hook it onto your Christmas tree. But that will wrap up this part of the Christmas special. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, let's get back to the rest of it. Bye. Okay, have we got sound? Hopefully we should have sound again. Thumbs up in the chat or something. Okay, cool. Do apologise about that. My dog has come to join me. Say hello to the camera. Okay, he's a visit. He doesn't want to be picked up. Never mind. Okay. So we're going to go on with the carols. I've decided actually I'm going to sing in the background as well as playing them on the thing. So you're going to get live singing for once, which is a first. So I'll just bear with, folks. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, oh Son of God, love pure light, radiant beams from my holy faith, with dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Okay, could we just have some sort of interaction in the chat, just say if that was okay, or we don't want singing as well, we just want the playing? Because I haven't quite got sound on my end. I can try and figure out if I can get sound, but if we can just get a yes or a no in the chat, that'd be most appreciated. Is that a yeah for the continue with the singing, or what are we thinking? Because was it in time? I have no idea if it was in time or not. Okay, we'll continue on then. Here we go. Okay, I'll leave the singing, I think. I'll sing Jingle Bells afterwards as well. Okay, that was wonderful. And that is it for the sort of musical side of things, unless anyone has any songs they would like me to sort of whip up right now. But that was lovely. Anyway, so now I think we're going to start wrapping the stream up. I think we have covered most things. We have one more thing that we have to cover, and we shall do that right now. If you bear with one moment, this shall be all live, not pre-recorded, for a first. As we gather to celebrate Christmas, I would like to extend my warmest wishes to each and every one of you. However you choose to mark this special day, Christmas is a time for celebration and togetherness, but also a time when we pause to consider the meaning of compassion, hope, and love across the world. This year has been a remarkable chapter in history. We have faced the greatest of challenges that test our resilience, but furthermore, we have witnessed acts of kindness that restore our faith. It is in moments like this that the true Christmas spirit shines the brightest. For many, this season is filled with the warmth of family and friends, with remarks of tradition. However, many still find Christmas difficult, so let us acknowledge them. From my family to yours, I wish you a joyful Christmas and a peaceful, prosperous New Year. God bless you all. Okay, so I think that is everything off the programme ticked off. I hope you have a lovely Christmas and you keep an eye on the community tab of the channel. I thank every one of you for your patience while you have waited for this. I know it has been, well, 24 hours nearly since I last scheduled it. So thank you very much for everything. And in the new year, I hope to do some more for the future. And obviously, next year we will have a Christmas special, but hopefully won't be delayed. I don't think there has been a single one. I've done this for probably 4 or 5 years now, and I don't think there has been a single one that has been on time. But thank you very much all for watching. Like I said, keep an eye on the community tab for the competition, and also keep an eye out on the videos page, and your notification bell should be on, so then you get a notification when the Sprouts comes out, and also all of the media, bar the singing and the carols, will be available in video form. So thank you very much for watching. If anyone would like to make any final remarks in the chat, I shall respond. But if there's nothing else that needs to be said, thank you for watching. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and you get lots of things that you want tomorrow. And thank you very much for watching. Bye for now. Like I say, I'll wait just in case anyone has anything in the chat, but feel free to disperse yourselves now. Okay, I'm going to end it off here, so thank you for watching.